Samsung's foldable phones have come a long way, from the ill-fated original Galaxy Fold, which suffered from a lot of first-gen device issues, to the Z Fold 2, which was quick to fix most problems and actually present as a viable choice. The Z Fold 3 added more much-needed improvements like a better protection film over the internal screen, water resistance, and support for Samsung's excellent S Pen. The Galaxy Z Fold 4 has, thus far, added the least amount of upgrades. It was mostly a repeat of the Z Fold 3 formula, with slight adjustments to the design. So we have to wonder, what will the Galaxy Z Fold 5 bring about? As you might know by now, a special overclocked version of this chipset will be found under the hood of the Samsung Galaxy S23 series. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 was just introduced last November, a rumor has the successor greeting the light of day earlier this year. A post on Chinese social media site Weibo by Tipster Digital Chat Station, who correctly leaked the new Snapdragon naming format back in 2021, says that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 SoC should be introduced before November. One possibility to consider is that an earlier release schedule for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 probably indicates that we won't see a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2. It also could mean a shorter window of opportunity for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Where this might matter the most is under the hoods of the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 5. Last year's models were powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. If there is no Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2 chipset, will a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 SoC be available in time for the next generation of Xiaomi's foldables? If the answer is no, the Z Fold 5 might feature the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC found in the Galaxy S23 line. This doesn't seem like the end of the world because, after all, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a powerful chipset, so there's no shame if Samsung's 2023 foldables are powered by the same silicon used by the Galaxy S23 series. But there could be a difference in performance. Remember, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipsets are produced using a 4nm process node. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2 probably would have used the 3nm node, which could have resulted in the addition of more transistors inside the chip. And the higher the transistor count, the more powerful and energy-efficient a chipset is. Based on an alleged Geekbench test, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 scored 1930 and 6236 in the single and multi-core tests respectively. That topped the score posted by Apple's current A16 Bionic SoC. It also topped the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2's Geekbench scores of 1491 for single-core by 29% and 5164 for multi-core by 20%. But if you ask whether buyers of the 2023 Galaxy foldables will miss out if the devices are launched too early to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, the answer is a resounding yes. We do need to point out that this is all conjecture at this point, and even considering that the original post came from a tipster with a good track record such as Digital Chat Station, we would await confirmation from Qualcomm or Samsung before we can definitively figure out the silicon that will be driving this year's Galaxy Z foldables. Well, this may be disappointing, but at least mean that there can be some cost reductions on the Z Fold 5, something that isn't disappointing. So what are your thoughts on upcoming foldables chipset? Let us know it down in the comments section, and for more Galaxy news, you can check out our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.